A few days ago, TehEpic community surpassed 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I genuinely can't believe we made it this far. And to celebrate, I hosted a Q&A, and today we'll be answering some of your questions. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get straight into the video. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna keep my camera, I'm not gonna keep the video like this the entire time. I'm gonna throw in some sprinkles of gameplay here and there, just so you don't have to get sick of looking at my face. Okay, we're gonna start with custom pixels, alright? This is a pretty good question. When and how did you start YouTube? A different channel? Same channel but different content, or other? I actually started YouTube back in like 2014 on my mom's account. I think my mom's channel is actually still up. I'm not gonna, you think I'm gonna tell you her name? What do you think this is? This is me. This is me right here. As you can tell, I've came from humble beginnings. But yeah, that first channel was just me playing different games. Back then, my inspirations were like Gaming with Kev, Dennis Daily. I'm sure you guys know who those are. But I always had this sort of obsession with roller coaster POVs at the time because I was way too scared to ride roller coasters IRL. As some of you guys may know, my home park is Six Flags Over Georgia, and the first roller coaster I rode was Georgia Cyclone, and it's now defunct. If you guys look at the POV of it, you can kind of tell that set a very low standard for me. A few years later, actually, it wasn't until maybe like a couple of years ago, actually, like 5 years ago, that I went on the tallest ride in the park, Goliath. And words cannot describe how big that stomach drop feeling was. After the drop, it was just pure like airtime from there, and I was enjoying it. I was loving it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I was inspired to do a theme park channel. I was starting to get into Theme Park Tycoon 2 at the time as well, like actually. Before then, I was just like going in and out. I started in like 2016 when Dennis recorded it. And also, to answer your other question, it was a different channel. I've had like, I don't even know how many channels. I've had multiple channels, but I made a promise to myself that this was the one I was gonna stick to and maybe expand on it a little more as I've grown. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Do you love me? Okay, next question. What's your favorite roller coaster in Theme Park Tycoon 2? Oh, the multi-launch, easily. Like a lot of overlays. The trains are sleek and smooth. It's beautiful. Do you want to play Dress to Impress with me, Queen? I'm not gonna lie, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You probably will never catch me on Dress to Impress. The only thing that could get me on Dress to Impress is a massive donation. I'm just saying. You might think I'm money hungry. I promise you I'm not. But I'm saying it would have to take a lot for me to get on Dress to Impress. I've only played it like a couple times. This one's by Welt. This one's an interesting one. You already did a face reveal, so when is the feet reveal? 1 million subscribers. Oh, and you also added another one. Which roller coaster are you saving? Multi-launch coaster or extreme launch coaster? You can only choose one. The other one gets deleted from the game. Oh, Nolan's back again. What's your favorite car? Corvette. Okay, Floby's coming with 5 questions all at once. Do you like Efteling? Have you ever been to Efteling? Do you think you should go to Efteling? What would you do if I forced you to Efteling? Okay, you're held at gunpoint. What about now? Do you have future videos with collaboration? Also, will you ever do music? Referring to the diss track you made. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that diss track was only like very little of what I could have done. I genuinely wasn't taking it seriously at all, you know what I mean? Of course, I thought about it thoroughly, but you know, that thing is so goofy, you know what I mean? You probably wouldn't catch my voice in any of my music, but on my second channel, that's my music channel, go sub to that. I do a little stuff here and there. Now, about the videos with collaboration, I actually recorded a video like a couple months ago, or no, I think it was like a month ago. It was with me and like 7 other people. It is a big video. The problem is my PC. Sometimes my PC likes to be hard on me and gives me GPU errors, so it's preventing me from like even touching it, you know what I mean? That'd like probably be one of the only times I hire an editor to actually get it done, you know what I mean? Because I would not want to let that thing go to waste, dude. Is the afro wig covering the dreads? I don't think so. Where did your journey begin? An adventure starts somewhere. I also forgot to mention that I recorded on my tablet, like my Samsung tablet, not an iPad. Would you stream alongside me at some point? Yeah, I'd be down. What's your GPA? 3.8. Ooh, this one's also by Play. This one's pretty good. What's the most difficult challenge you've had to overcome? And what's motivated you to do what you do? I think the most difficult thing And it might sound stupid to you, but low-key, when it's happening at the time, it just gets a little awkward, you know what I mean? I think the most difficult thing was learning to take criticism. Not only that, it was learning not to care what other people think, you know what I mean? But sometimes it would get to the point where it would be like, dude, really? Like, it would be some cornball trying to ruin my day. Well, like I said before in like previous questions, I've wanted to start a channel for years. This PC I have right now, I think it's like 6 years old, and it was my first PC. When I started TehEpicDev though, I was actually recording on my phone with a screen recorder. You guys can check, I think the videos are still up. You can kind of see how bad the quality was, which is also one of the reasons why I watch my older videos. It gives me motivation because I'm able to see how far I've come. Another thing that keeps me going is definitely you guys. When people see your work and they enjoy it and appreciate it, you know what I mean? I mean, of course, not everybody's gonna appreciate it, but like, all it takes is just one person to see what you do and it just lights up your day, you know what I mean? That's also one of the reasons why I heart almost every single comment. Like, I genuinely appreciate you guys. This is Amir. Congrats on 3K. When is the Splash Mountain Showcase coming? Next question, TP2 Showcase when? Next question. And finally, can we see your grades? I got an excuse for you. I'm not in school yet. Do a ballerina dance skill. I have no clue what that means. And finally, this one is by Rippy. What are your top 5 bucket list parks? Six Flags Qiddiya, Cedar Point, Fantasialand, Silver Dollar City, and Dollywood. Those are my top 5. But alright guys, I think that's all of the questions. Again, words cannot say how thankful I am that when you even were able to do this for me. I really appreciate you guys. And to how much we've been growing. I think we were at 2K only like 2 months ago. But let me know what you guys think about this 3,000 subscriber special. If you guys want to see more, I'll know by the amount of likes and subs on this video. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay epic, guys.